Okay. So, to quickly summarize our stance on this, we are against legalization of marijuana at this point, as there are too many inherent dangers involved that have not been flushed out. How long is it going to take OSHA to step in and regulate these THC labs? How long is it going to take for our government to step in and decide, okay, we're going to allow you to have better education on marijuana? We can't hardly do sex ed correctly. How can we expect them to do marijuana education properly and education on other drugs? According to Bill Gare, a San Diego sheriff in 2010, had said that what our department focuses on, as does almost every other law enforcement agency, I'm sure, in the country, focuses on organizations that are selling drugs and distributing drugs. They're not going out and looking for every guy who's got a dime bag on. They're looking for people who are big distributors of heroin, cocaine, and meth, drugs that are seriously socially inhibiting and detrimental, rather than the small-time marijuana. Another thing about the car accidents, and we at the moment cannot test reliably as to whether somebody is high currently or how long ago they were high. Like, we have breathalyzers for blood alcohol content, and we have a general idea that usually around 0.08 is the limit as to when your inebriation gets to be too much and you can no longer function properly. Colorado and Washington have a limit as far as THC goes, and it is 5 nanograms, but we don't have a way of field testing this, and as they said, THC stays in your body for a long time. So if you drag them back to the police station and have a blood test on them, that won't necessarily show that they were high while they were driving, much less that they had smoked the night before. And as far as the regulated growers go, Gene Johnson, Andrew James, who opened the first legal shop in Seattle, had said that the dominance of medical marijuana and the black market is obvious in its clientele. It's mostly tourists and professionals who use pot occasionally and don't mind spending a little extra at a legal store. Regular pot users have stuck with their old dealers or continue masquerading as patients. So we can't, at the moment, we're not effectively using the system to where people are still getting around it. It costs too much to go to the legal recreational stores than it does to go to their current dealer or keep going to the medical shops. It's almost 4 times as much. It's $60 for, it can be almost $60 for an eighth of marijuana at a recreational store in Colorado, whereas it can be, as low as $35 an eighth, or having a quarter.